Hi, I'm Zach. This is my daughter Zoe, and this is a little bit video of to tell you where I am now, where I come from, and how Centric has helped me out in that journey. For the sake of my family and for my daughter here, wanted to get into something is a little bit better of a career.
I'm Alex Robbins with Centric, and we're going to ask Zach a couple questions about his experience. So, basically, where were you before you came to Centric?
I was at a local car dealership selling cars. I was working probably 70 hours a week. Absolutely, yeah, it was. And so obviously the reputation of those guys, we had really good customers that always treated us really well. No, that's a lie. So, but it just wasn't for me, and I had been doing that just forever. And it's really time for a change and something that is in demand and I know we'll have security for myself and my family. So, are you doing laps? She's walking around. Okay, so it was definitely a tough decision, but I'm glad I made it in the end.
So, what do you think made you make the decision ultimately? What was on your mind?
It was really my family, and it was really where do I see myself with this place? Laid off or looking for another dead-end job, or can I move into something that's a better thing for me? And it was really tough because I did have to leave my job, and there was a lot of faith involved, and a lot of praying, but in the end, I mean, it was just it was so great that everything worked out for me to get into the school, and it was just.
So you definitely have some apprehensions.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And who wouldn't? Because it's a big decision to make that drastic change. So, but it like I said, it did pay off in the end.
So you just got your first job?
I did.
And where are you working?
So I'm working at this company called Pro Athlete, and they are an e-commerce company who sell baseball bats, justbats.com, and they're the largest retailer or supplier of baseball bats and gloves in the country.
Awesome.
And so it's an incredible facility too. There's a swimming pool, a gym. We have a professional chef on site that cooks for us.
Wow.
And so
You hit the jackpot.
I did. It's just like the perfect thing. Yeah. So it's a great setup, and I couldn't be happier, and I have to credit Centric for getting that for me.
So, if I were to ask you before you came here what you would be doing in 5 years, how do you think it compares to what you think you'll be doing 5 years from now?
Oh my gosh, it's night and day. I wouldn't have an answer for you then.
Yeah.
I would have been, who knows?
Yeah.
and then now I know for a fact that I'm going to be in the IT industry, and I'm going to be making a lot more money than I had in the past.
If you could give someone advice that is trying to make that really tough decision about whether or not investing in something like an education like this is a good idea, what advice would you give them?
You have to stick to your passion. If you're the type that have always liked electronics or computers or even fixing things with your hands maybe and stuff like that, it's definitely worth looking into, because it's a career or it's an industry rather that is ever growing. And so I could if I could tell everybody about it in the world, I would, just because it's an incredible opportunity, and it definitely changed my life. But this little pride and joy right here is why I do everything. Can you say bye-bye, buddy? All right. If you were like me and in a dead-end job, look into Centric, because it'll change your life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.